Why, hello there. How are you doing today? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Jsocraft server. So, I have a lot of plans for what we'll be doing today. It has to do with our house up there. We're going to do a little bit of decorating. So, and if you want to see more of that little trick I showed you in the beginning, be sure to check out my latest video, or the last one I posted before this one, I should say. Alright, so let's head on up here. Now, for today, we're going to be doing a bit of terraforming and decorating around the outside of the house. So, as you can see right now, it's... what's this? This was not here before. This is new. Let's, Emerald block. I'm gonna use that. Oh, wait. Okay, this stuff is mine. This is new. Discount and news. We would like to inform every person of JSO Hamlet, okay, that a new store will be opened in the near future. This store is going to supply multiple services from selling useful stuff to handiwork jobs. We would like to see you soon at our humble place. Cash can buy, but it takes enthusiasm to sell. I like that. That's a that's a good quote. This book counts as 20% discount for your first purchase. So this obviously has to do with the new shop in town. So there's a huge new building that GT set up. I don't think it's finished yet, so I'm going to hold off on showing it for now. Probably when we actually use his first services, especially with that book, it's 20% off. You kidding me? That's a deal! But anyway, so first thing we're going to do. Now, obviously when you grow trees in Minecraft, we also have to do some lawn mowing over here. Basically, when you grow trees in Minecraft, they can be grown with bone meal, and they just grow like oak trees, dark oak, and things like that. Well, actually, if you take a regular tree and put it in a nice fancy pot like this, with some tilled soil, and if you change the block underneath it, it bioengineers the tree to grow with the nutrients of a different block. So in this case, we'll be using a dark oak tree like this, and we'll be swapping it out for slime. So it grows into a slime block tree. Like so. Perfect. It will grow into a mighty slime oak. Which we will see soon enough. Alright, now to start cutting down the grass over here to clear out the area. So I have my iron hoe. We'll just be, pulling it out like this. Just pull out all the weeds. Look at all these ugly yellow flowers too. I never really liked them. I don't think anybody really likes them unless yellow is like your favorite color. But even then, the sunflowers are way better for, yellow flowers. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, let me just get a couple resources. Alright, so I got some water. Now what we're going to be doing is, I want to set it up so we have like some tilled soil on the outside. And we'll be planting some bushes. And obviously I have a couple seeds we can use. And then over the course of the next couple days, it should grow into some nice bushes that'll hang over the side of the house. And I kind of want to do just a few. I don't want to do the entire border yet, because we got to see how it grows. If it doesn't grow the way I like it, then I'm probably going to have to just, adjust it. We're obviously going to have to trim the hedges every so often, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Like every fall or so, we'll have to trim them. Yeah. So we'll start with this. This should be a good amount for now. Maybe just do one more. Maybe over here? Maybe just up to the water, maybe? I don't know if I want it to go this far, though. It does go rather far. Like, it's gonna... I do still want to kind of see our nice new slime oak tree, but I think this will be okay. That's not too far. And I want to do maybe one more on the other side as well. Or maybe... I might have it go all the way to just before the land starts to raise. Which we'll be doing something else at the top of this hill over here. In just a bit. Yeah, just one more should be enough. Now this is just to keep the soil tilled and full of nutrients. But as you can see, we're starting to lose daylight. Got to start planting these bushes. So I've got a bunch of seeds here. They should grow into nice bushes over the course of the night. And then we'll check on our new plants first thing in the new morning. Yeah, this should be good. I think, yeah. Alright, all that's left is to go and sleep away the night. And next morning, we'll see how much of them has grown. And I think it's going to turn out really well. Oh, a brand new day. All right. I'd love some too. Let's go check on our bushes. Oh. Ooh, as you can see, a lot of them are starting to grow. Yeah. We're starting to get a couple sticks here and there. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. They're all green. You know, none of them have turned brown. So that means they're going to grow to be pretty good. Just a couple more nights and we should have some nice bushes growing. Bright new day. Alright, so let's... Chicken? What's a chicken doing here? What? No. No. No, you did not. You blasted varmints! You dang varmints ruining all my plans to grow nice bushes in front of my house. It could have been beautiful. Ah! Well, I guess I gotta start from the beginning. Damn varmints. They friggin' ripped up all my trees. All my nice new bush branches and the seeds that were growing. At least they didn't get our new slime tree, which seems to be coming along nicely. Damn. Well, guess I gotta go back to the drawing board. A bright new day. Alright. Well, as long as nothing's happened, we can go and check on our bushes. And it's done! Yeah. Okay, so I've been working on this a bit. I'm going to show you guys my progress. So basically, I've put a bunch of like these leaves here to simulate bushes, but it looked like it was too plain, like it was too solid, too much green, not enough deviation, so I added a bit of stone here and there. And I detailed it up with a bunch of... ooh, our slime tree, yes. Forgot I should mention that as well. It has grown very, very nicely. As you can see, it is not your typical dark oak tree. Instead of the regular leaves, they've been coated with slime. And it has become quite a nice slime block tree. A very nice custom tree indeed. Very happy with how that turned out. And actually, if you go down here, let's just look at what a regular oak tree looks like. So you can also see down here, I did a bit of detail work from the bottom. And the roots are kind of sprouting out. I think that's because the pot was kind of damaged. So we have a regular dark oak tree, kind of just grows straight and has these leaves. This one is kind of slanted because the coated leaves are a little heavy, so the tree's starting to kind of hang over, and it's kind of a little too heavy for the tree. But it's not breaking it, and it turned out very nicely. Another thing I've set up here underneath the tree, actually we'll use it to get back up as well, is an elevator. Now I am going to fancy up the entrance over here a bit so it's not so plain. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. I might do that off camera. Ah, works perfectly. And we're back up to the top. Now the only thing I don't like about that is that kind of like, there's like that bit of wood there and sand, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's just because of how the pot is. And I might put a bridge here connecting it, but I'm kind of on the ropes about that. I might not. I might just leave it as it is. Now there's one more thing I want to set up before we call it an episode. This tree looks amazing. I changed the water to sand as well, just because, you know, it used up all the nutrients in the water to grow big and strong. And the water it'll get is from when it rains, and it should be fine because it's coated in slime. Doesn't need anything but the slime. So another thing I want to set up here, when I was kind of working on the outside here, one thing you'll notice is I don't have a crafting table anywhere, and I want to use this to kind of pull it out because I use these like pressure plates as detail work, but this one here is right next to the entrance. So I'm thinking I may have to move that chest, but you know what? There's another thing I want to do too. Also, I did this here. It's kind of like a little nature area outside the window of where our kitchen's going to be. Besides setting up the redstone, I do also want to make this into path blocks, but I'll do that after. So what we're going to do is we'll have it go here, and that's kind of in the way. I also put like pumpkins to have like a little bit of lighting, and I used the dark clay blocks, so it's a little bit more hidden. But that's kind of on the side, so I think we'll be okay. I am going to need a piston. See, yeah, this is what I mean. Going inside to use a crafting table is a little bit of an inconvenience. Because, I meant stairs, I said piston. Because of that key thing. It's so cool, and I love using it, but it is a little bit of at an inconvenience. So let's just put that there. If it can go the way I want it to. There we go. It doesn't really make a difference, but I just like doing it like that, because then in my head I see it better. And we'll have the redstone on these blocks here, just in case I do any kind of work underneath the front of the house. And I don't want to break it, so... yeah, it should carry down over here, like so, and that should work. Now, this is going to be a block swapper, and we're going to have it so that it basically swaps a regular grass block with a crafting table. Nothing too complicated. It should be rather simple. I'm just trying to work out where I want it to pop up exactly, because the redstone is going to have to go to the middle of it. Alright, this seems like a good spot to work with. So I have my grass block, and what we have to do is hook this up to a repeater and a torch. Or I guess this side should probably be the one with a torch only, and then the other side will be the one with the repeater. I have to separate the timings with it. So we have the dust there, and if I can click it... oh! Perfect! Redstone torch in place, and that one will be extended. Now I also have to have a piston underneath, which will push it upward. And from here, I have to put a line, and like that. No, wait. I gotta have them on the stone bricks, just in case. I don't normally use stone bricks. Normally I use diorite, but just in case I kind of want to use it for the front part. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Next, I gotta set up the one that has to push the, what's it called? Crafting table. Saying this over and over again is starting to make me forget what it's actually called. Now this is going to send a signal like that, so it pushes it upward. Very good. And I'll connect that to this, and it should swap them out. So the next thing we got to do is, like I said, take this out. And I want, this one has to be, let's be a little different, because it is going to have to push the piston a little bit slower. So we're going to need a crafting table. And I forget where I put it. I think it's like this. Yeah. So that kind of slows down the timing of it pushing it upward and gives this enough time to push outward. Like so. Now, connecting it is going to be a little tricky because of this little bit of redstone here. So I'm going to have to make it go down one more probably. So this one will go down one. And that one as well. Right? Yeah, that should be good. There. Now it shouldn't interfere at all. So if we go back up and activate it, it should work just fine. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. Perfect. Alright, so there's one more thing I want to do before we call it an episode today. Now, obviously we have the entrance here, but there isn't a path to the entrance to the actual house. So using the new fancy path blocks that are in the game, I kind of want to lead a path from the elevator all the way to the entrance. Now it is going to be a little tricky because it is a little tight over here, and I don't think I want to set up a barrier. I may have to put up a couple fence blocks, but I don't really want to because I think that's going to change how it looks. So that should be good. Now, it is a little grimy. I prefer the look of when it's more solid. I don't know. I don't know if that bothers me. Anyway, let's head over here. I am going to need a couple more actual dirt blocks. Ah, here they are. Because when we were doing the crafting table, it's still kind of just regular dirt, and I kind of want to switch it out right away. Ah, working perfectly. So let's actually switch this back real quick. I'm thinking I want to raise it up one, maybe, before we actually do one here. This is the tricky part. It's hard to figure out what I want.